struggling and making it, right? Adversity and then making it, failure and then making it, or getting back up and failing again and then getting back up and failing again, you'll eventually make it. So the greatest failure is the failure to try. That's what I learned from it, is that if you quit, then okay, you didn't make it, right? You did fail, because you quit. If you never quit, you'll never fail permanently, right? And so I put my head down and focused on my life, and foresaw everything else, right? My family, anything in my life was focus at work only. And that's kind of took us to where we are now of why do people fail in their relationships? It's because when you focus so much in one direction, no matter what job you do, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Delta Force or you're a salesman or anything. If you focus in one direction only, everything back here is going to get left behind. I spent years blaming everybody else for why I was so miserable. I volunteered for everything I did, right? I volunteered for the Army. I volunteered to go to jump school. I volunteered to go above that, and above that. And I kept going. And then to turn around and complain about why someone's not taking care of me after everything they put me through, I'm never going to win that argument with myself. I'm the common denominator, that I'm the only guy that's there when things go really, really wrong, right? So I'm the guy to blame. And once I figured out that I'm the guy to blame, I could get to work on fixing what I needed to fix versus figuring out what everybody else needed to do to make this all better. I could get to work on myself. Let's be honest. Why are you having troubles right now? It's pretty much going to start internally, because you're the only one that can do the work. And it's going to suck. It's going to be hard, but you'll make it. Decisions are different when it's survival versus regular decision making, I guess, versus it's not a survival decision, right? If it's survival, my decisions change. My survival comes first, I think, right? That's not mine, but everyone's survival comes first. And I think that changes everyone's thought process. So I had to create a whole new muscle. Remember, my thought process was different of, I need to pause before I make decisions. I don't need to act right away. I can actually react at times. I can actually calm down and wait.
It's okay to have a friend mad at you for a while. It's okay to have that friend not talk to you for a while. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm going to say my piece because I love you, because I'm concerned about you, because I care about you. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be saying anything. So out of the love and concern and care, this is what I'm seeing, not judging. Is there anything I can do to help support you? Is there anything you need to talk about or get off your chest? I think that's a critical conversation. And if that friend's mad at you for a while, then at least
at least he's alive.
I said my piece. I care about this person. I'll follow back up with them in a few weeks.
Our job is to tell other people, put your oxygen mask on first, because you can't help other people when you're in a place of needing help yourself, or the help you give will be skewed. We kind of top that with, would you take advice from people you wouldn't trade places with? Just any kind of thing to shake that awareness of, oh, that person I'm following isn't the right person. You become like the 10 people you hang around the most, So who are you hanging around? Are they sales or anchors? You need both in life, but what do you need now? And who are you hanging around? And do you need sales? Go hang around those people that bring you off and whisk you around the world, versus holding you back and help me. And, misery loves company.
You've got all the information of the world at your hands. And honestly, that's how we got started. Is I started Googling. People like, how did you start this journey of healing? How do you heal from this? Article, experts, psychologists, doctors, other special operations guys who had gone before us and said, this technique works, or this treatment works. Okay, let's go try that. Let's go do this. And it all came from Google. So everyone has the power to learn whatever they want to learn, period, including healing.
They peak, right? So I tell people, don't peak in high school. Don't peak with that last high school touchdown pass you threw, and live that, that Al Bundy day of, you're going to crash your car living in the rearview mirror, right? Look out the windshield, look to the future, prepare for that future, and you'll get there. And then your life will be a lot better, and you'll have a goal. You'll find your tribe, be the leader of it. I don't care. it doesn't matter. But that whole poor me thing only lasts as long as you allow it to last, really.
The trick is when you have that thought of action, I'm going to go work out. I'm going to do this self-improvement. I want to do X, Y, or Z. I'm going to make that phone call that's tough. Soon as you have that thought, you have 5 seconds to react and act towards that, or else your body's going to start seeking and making excuses for you. Well, I'll call her tomorrow. It's probably not a good time for anyways. Well, I'll work out tomorrow. All those excuses we make will come into play after 5 seconds. So it's a really powerful tool. It works for everyone who wants to advance in their life, and kind of trick yourself into action is take it within 5 seconds.